Today being the 17th day in the month of March 2022, the people of Anambra State witnessed a new dawn as the swearing-in ceremony of the new governor of Anambra State, Professor Charles Soludo, is in due process. We are going out to find out how the people feel about this and what they are expecting from this new administration.
I'm Barrister Daniel Wakile. I'm from Newe here. Yes, I'm from Newe here. So basically, talking about the inauguration that is about to take place today, I think personally I feel good about it. Yes, I feel good about it because for most of us Anambarians, it's more of a dim of light, a hope of light coming into Anambra State, as it were. And that's not to say that past administrations have really not done well. They've all done well in their various regards. But I think Soludo, being a technocrat, we so much look forward to getting, far better than the past administrations have done. And then an area personally I would like that His Excellency get to look into is the fact that if you look at our neighboring southeastern states, almost all the southeastern states, conduct the local government election. But I think this is one area that Anambra State seems to be lagging behind. The past administration, that is the P2B's administration and the outgoing administration, seem to have deemed that unnecessary. I think if His Excellency would look into that and then do something about it, that for me would be a big plus for him. Yes, that would be a big plus for him.
So personally, do you think there are any social amenities or facilities that needs to be addressed?
Okay, to a large extent, in as much as the outgoing administration must have been able to do one or two with respect to infrastructures, I think they should look at the area of the road networks and then try to improve what it is. Just like I did say, I must give it up for the present administration. My area, for instance, I think most of the inter-community roads have been put in place. But I think if more could be done by the incoming administration, it will also help to facilitate the influx of goods, people, because this is commercial hub, and so people come in here and all of that. So when they concentrate on working on the roads, I think that will go a long way, I think, yeah. And then, of course, being a commercial hub, there should be policies on ground that would try to help, economic development. Yeah, because when investors tend to come in, it would, to a large extent, also beef up the system, the structures on ground. Yes.
I hope you are aware the swearing-in ceremony has already taken place. This is ongoing.
Yes, sure.
So there's a news on social media currently about the wife of the former Biafran leader, Ojukwu, that's Bianca Ojukwu, slapping the wife of the former governor of Anambra State.
Yes.
So what's your take on that?
It's actually, I've actually seen the news, but I was waiting to get home then to get the details, as it were. So currently, whatever we may have to say along those lines is on speculation, so to speak. And then, but be that as it may, assuming but not considering that actually it's true that it did happen, for me, I think it's a no-no. Let me just say here that one of the things persons who aspire or who are in public domain must learn to do is to put their emotions in place, because things will happen. People will step on your toes. But I think to a large extent, as someone who is more or less, in the forefront, you are the alter ego of a state or a people. You must be able to put yourself in check because people are looking up to you. And if you get to put up actions or display certain character that is rather unbecoming of a public figure, that's a minus there. That's a minus there. So for me, if the XY First Lady, or as it were, Bianca Ojukwu, actually did a thing of that sort, it really leaves little to be desired, if you ask me. Yes.
Thank you very much for your time. We really appreciate you. So, sir, today being in the swearing in of the new governor of Anambra State, how do you feel?
I feel excited.
Okay. And what are your expectations for this new administration?
My expectation is that Soludo, aka Solution, that he will bring solution to the plight of Anambra State citizenry.
So are there particular areas that you want him to work on? Some particular areas you know are lacking, you want him to work on?
I would like Soludo to continue where Obiano stop. Let any abandoned project that Obiano started, let Soludo complete it and start the new ones. For example, Nnewi Shopping Mall is an abandoned project. I would like Soludo to come to Nnewi and finish the shopping mall at Nnewi roundabout. That is continuity. That is my expectation.
So about the current state of insecurity, sir, that we have in Anambra State, what do you have to say and how do you connect this to the new administration?
I am telling, I'm advancing Soludo. That insecurity is not an Anambra issue. It's a national issue. Only what Soludo will do is that make sure that he creates job, give youth of Anambra State job, so that unemployment will be minimized, so that everybody will engage himself in meaningful things doing. I believe by so doing, youth will be engaged and insecurity will be curtailed. And that's my expectation from Soludo.
So how do you feel about today in the swearing in of the new governor of Anambra State?
Good. Everybody is happy for what is happening today, because today is the beginning of fourth governor of Anambra State. So we are very happy.
So what are your expectations for this new administration?
For us to say, in respect of what he did before as the governor of Central Bank, we hope that he will do better for Anambra State. Yes.
So along the line, did you notice anything that like you feel that the former administration, that is Obiano's administration, did not address? There are some things that they did not take care of. Do you think there are some things that Soludo has to look into first before every other thing when he comes into power?
Yes, in the field of government, you have to say government is one after the other. I believe Obiano administration did well, and I believe Soludo administration will do better than Obiano. That is that.
So is there any particular thing you feel you want him to address in this new administration? Any particular thing, be it infrastructure, insecurity, or whatsoever? What do you feel he should?
We are in Anambra, everybody in Anambra. We are in Anambra here. We heard about security. We had a lot of things. 1, security. 2, good load and other things. We expected this from him.
Today being the swearing in of the new president of Anambra State, how do you feel and what are you expecting this new administration to address?
I felt okay. I'm 100% right. And I believe that the new governor will do well. He will lead Anambra State to a higher level. Very soon, Anambra State will turn into a new leaf because of his professionalism. Soludo is an educated human being. And the one thing that interests me most today is that if it is other governors, they will now dash public holidays to students. Students will sit at home. There will be another sit at home. But knowing the value of education, knowing that children have been suffering due to sit at home's order, he doesn't mind. He said that they should go to school because he knows the value of education. So I believe that Soludo is the right man, the Jehovah, the God have given Anambra State. Yes, and he come at the right time.
So today being the inauguration of the new governor of Anambra State, Professor Soludo, what do you have to say about today's event, and then what are you expecting from this new administration?
Coming to Soludo swearing in today, which I know,
I only pray make you no join the queue wey don pass because the people wey we dey look for we never see am. It's better I should put it this way because I have not seen the government itself. I only see those rats, those cats swallowing money. I never see anybody that come out to work. If you come out to work, you will not use convoy on the road because people will appreciate what you have been doing. In fact, they would like to be seeing you every day as you're hard working. Coming to that, there is nobody on earth today that you say that water is a dirty or a disease to his family. We have power from the nation. We are living one as a government. There is no free borehole in any community in Anambra State. There is no even one. No, we here we used to buy water 100 naira per can. Per can, yes, 100 naira water that I know is free from the ground. That Jesus Christ is bringing it free from earth. Manabian and the wine go. Ona you kwana swagi in tata. I join Kwana DQ because many are there already. Thank God you have an advisor, but an advisor in Nigeria is also a corruption. Abroad a corrupt, not a corruption. Already. Coming to what I'm even expecting from you as our able governor. We don't need your road again. Forget the one that I have been doing. One road I na fan road. Construction of road, even arrive Gota. After 2 years, eba ha one busy. Mota ya na dabusi eba. Any dozen mozo. Because asu nuzo, na sinega na go nuzo. Oga, this thing where would they from outside they buy? Or maybe they run and need one or drama. My brother, if you want to change us, start with yourself. Ask Kwalani na biaki bia change Anambra State. Anambra State to the wrong way sense. We don't go to a family, the change go to Wogi. Then if potassium change, I am married with full force, need that change.
So today being the swearing in of the new governor of Anambra State, how do you feel and what are your expectations for this new administration?
Okay, today I even forgot that today is the swearing in, but looking around everywhere is dry, so somebody just reminded me that today is the swearing in. Wow, I felt like everything was going to be fine, but this Soludo, yeah, the way he's doing things, the way he's talking, starting from the time he started campaigning, I think he will take Anambra to another level. He will take Anambra to a very great extent. He's going to do it right. He's a good man.
So from the previous administration, the Obiano's administration, do you feel there's anything in particular that maybe Obiano did not hit properly and you expect Soludo to take up from there?
I would say all this collection of tax, especially in the market, inside the market, the way they collect taxes from people, I don't understand. It's too much, especially here in this Nobi, this market. I don't understand the way they collect money. Immediately you drop something, they will say money. Anything, money. So it's too much. I want him to look into it. The tax inside market is too much. Let him help us on that.
Today being the swearing in of the new governor of Anambra State, how do you feel and what are you expecting from this new administration?
If I tell you when you I want to Okada. If for the one week na so na ina ta fu ni le fu ka so na na nwoke da we na ekwu ha na ekwu o wenye la ya aka ọrụ boss okeke enwe keke ru ndị Okada amaka eso na akwa ogbu ya I habit na anya anwụ na government mi ọ ma ndị ya aka esibere ike so ife na ekwu ekpere m ka ọchịchị Soludo kakwa nke ndị ọzọ mma na ife na-eme.
How do you feel about the swearing in of the new governor?
The swearing in of the good governor is good, but the better is to find a better person that will rule us normal.
Okay.
And another one, I hear something about all these Aburu people that used to stand on the road that are going to remove all of them should enter inside park. And number 3, all these keke people that used to stand around the Nobi road should be go inside the park because they are causing accidents on the junction. And number 4, there is no electricity on Inobi. And there are so many bad roads. Okay, it's road, Nokwa road. There are so many bad roads there. So they need to rectify everywhere and work it out. So that is the major reason. If the good governor should do well, he should first look around all the whole community and know what is the problem is all about. So that is the main thing about the good governor. I'm support of the new swelling of the Soludo entering for the seat. But they should do the normal work for everybody to be happy, to be satisfied, especially the electricity. So that is the major part of it.
How do you feel being in Anambra State? And then what are you expecting from this new administration?
Okay, I'm expecting a lot. I am thanking God so much for the successful transmission from His Excellency Governor Willie Obiano to His Excellency Professor Charles Soludo. Soludo is a very good economist. Okay. He did well when he was a CBN governor. So I hope that he will use that his skills of economic guru to lead Anambra State successfully for the next 4 years. There is a serious economic crunch in this state now. The situation is bad. Security, we don't have security. So I believe that His Excellency Professor Charles Soludo will do very well. He will do well. So in as much as he's an international man, he's not an ordinary person. So I'm expecting a lot from him. A lot. Economically, security-wise, academically, we're expecting a lot. You know, as is on strike, a lot of things is happening in Anambra State now. So business is not moving. Things are not going, and there is no work. If you look around, you find out that crime is much. So we want him to tackle these things and make sure that the poor masses, he affects the life of the poor masses positively. So the poor masses will feel the sense of his leadership. Not a system that he will come to television and tell us we are doing this, we are not seeing anything. Audio infrastructure was. He should go in and make sure that he affects the life of the poor masses. The poor masses are suffering. There is suffering in Anambra State now. If you look at all these business women around, you find out that for you to go into the market and buy things now, things are very costly. So he has to touch the economy very, very well, because I know his capacity on that side. So that's what I'm expecting from him. So far, so good. So thank you.
So going around on social media, I don't know if you've come across the news about the former the wife of the former leader of the Biafran state, that's Ojuku's wife, Bianca Ojukwu, slapping the wife of the ex-governor of Anambra State, Obiano's wife. So what's your take on that? How do you see it and how do you view it?
Well, I didn't expect that from them, men looking at their personalities. And today being the day of handing over, I saw it on the internet that Ojuku's wife slapped the outgoing governor's wife. So, but personally, I am not satisfied. I don't know what caused the problem, but I think both of them should have conducted themselves maturely, knowing very well that they are mothers. We are looking up to them. I understand. You know, Ojuku's wife is a mother. Willie Obiano's wife is a mother, and it's not proper for us to be hearing such news about them. So far so good. I think they have to sort it out amicably and look into the matter. Whatever is causing problem for them, they have to look into it privately and know how to settle it among themselves, and stop embarrassing themselves publicly on maybe big occasions like this that the whole world is watching. And it's a very big insult. So I don't like it, actually. I don't like it. And I think among the two, they should respect themselves. Whoever that deserves respect should be respected. Willie Obiano's wife is the outgoing governor's wife, while Ojuku's wife is a figure. She's a former ambassador of Nigeria to Spain. So both of them, I think respect is a reciprocal. They should respect themselves. Yes, that's what I have to say about.
Thank you very much for your time. We appreciate you.
So yeah, we Soludo. Don't ask why Soludo. That's Okudo. Yeah, we do that. Have me any na onya prapo emeho. I kai mo bi angore kam buku mo. Na chori buku. Kagas kagas da ofu maka onye obuna na enwere angore. Na ye ncholo. Ama na ya bu Soludo ye me. As not the Koya will save you under Anambra State.
So today being the swearing-in ceremony of the new governor of Anambra State, Professor Charles Soludo, how do you feel and what are you expecting this new administration to address?
Well, to be sincere, it is hard to determine what to expect in Nigeria politics. But Soludo, as we know him, it's an intelligent personality, you know. We could tell when he was the central bank governor of Nigeria. And, well, politics is a whole different ball game, you know. And because we have seen a lot of people we expected so much from, and they came into office and made mess of the office. That from that point of view, it is hard to tell what to expect of Soludo, but we'll keep our fingers crossed, and we hope he will listen to the yearning of the people and do the needful for the state of Anambra.
So going through social media today, I don't know if you've seen the news about the Bianca Ojukwu and the saga going on between Bianca Ojukwu and the ex-governor's wife. So what's your take on that? How do you feel about it?
Well, women will always be women. It is obvious that there is more to what the eyes can see that happened there today. And the women there, I'm sure they have whatever it's bringing rancor between them. They have it, and I'm not sure the social media has been able to tell us the story behind the story. Okay, but I just hope it's not what I'm thinking. Bianca is a beautiful woman.
I want him to do more than the other governor. The other governor did well, and I want him to do more than him. We need so many things in this our state: road, light, water, and so many things. So I want him to improve and do more than the former governor.
So you know today is the swearing-in ceremony of the governor of Anambra State.
Yes, I know.
Yes. So being sworn into power, what are you expecting from this new administration?
It's road. Let him just help us for road. Every other thing is functioning well apart from road. Like we are finding it difficult. All the transportation people like bus or Okada, Keke, we are finding it difficult to communicate. Just road is the only thing that is disturbing us. Apart from road, every other thing is okay. It's just that road. The issue of road has been disturbing us a lot. So we pray that this new administration will be okay and the better. Let him help us for road. That's all.
So what are your prayers for him?
I pray that God should guide him, protect him, give him the wisdom to rule his people and to rule well.